All right, it's day 27. No, not day 27. Uh, day 30. Okay, so it's day 30. And, I don't know. I forgot what day of quarantine it is. But the first week, really, the first week I really just enjoyed, just relaxing and, getting a lot of off time that I was able to get comfortably and not worrying about having to be at work. See, because normally, I've like for the past 2 or 3 years, um, just consistently, I've been working two, sometimes three jobs. Now, I've always worked about two jobs, but I've really been going hard for like these past 2 or 3 years. And to be able to have that time to just relax and not have to worry about an alarm clock, and you know, not having to rush and wake myself up, and just being able to kind of just sit and enjoy the moments a little bit more. That's what I did, and just sitting with my lady and her son, and it was just we were able to have that family time more, which was very important just for the development of all of us, because you know, when you're in love with somebody, and not just romantically, but when you have a family member, a romantic partner, a mentee, brother, sister, like just whatever, whoever you have love for, having that time to be able to spend with them and relax with them and learn something new about them, and just enjoy those moments together. You really have to appreciate those, because as we clearly seeing in 2020, is here today and gone tomorrow, type of deal. And so to be able to have that time with them, I thoroughly appreciate it, because it grounded me even more than what I already was, and it showed me why I do what I do. But at the same time, I can't get too caught up in what I do, because then I'm taken away from them. So it's all about balance and discipline, and scheduling your time out the way it should be scheduled out, and just spending that time with them. So that was very vital. Something I would definitely remember of this quarantine 2020. Um, just creating memories with them, sitting on the balcony while my lady works on our garden, and I sit out and just enjoy nature and just doing me. And to be able to sit there, I told her it felt like, because I recently started listening to Miles Davis more. So she was out on the balcony and doing a garden. I'm sitting there chilling, doing me. And then, I started playing Miles Davis. It never entered my mind. And it just makes me, that song, that and Old Folks, but especially It Never Entered My Mind, it really gives me that old black love in the 1920s type of vibe, coincidentally. So to have it playing now, because to me in the 20s, you had the depression that came about, and some other historical events, but I don't know. Well, this ain't no history lesson, but they didn't really know. They had no foundation. They had no structure as to what they were headed to, especially when the depression hit. Because I know that was 1929, I believe. So they were just sitting in the time, enjoying whatever moments they created, and the music was authentic, and because that's really all they had. Excuse me, those allergies, not coronavirus. But yeah, so it just reminded me of that time where it's not much to do but just enjoy each other's presence. So that was fun. But now it's going into getting back into work mode, but not work as much as I was doing because my job still hasn't opened up yet. But I got a side job, and so I'm still at home during the nights, and just going to work and making a couple extra dollars during this time, and still coming home and spend time with my family. So that's been very vital. But like I said, I've just really been really working on me for this quarantine in 2020, just because there's so many things that could be, they could come from this. They can come from this, and when we get to the other side of this quarantine, I want to really just shock the world in a way that I've never done before. I want to do something different. I don't want to keep doing the same things. It sucks that we have to go through a situation as such, but one thing about it that I had to realize was this isn't this isn't in vain. Like, something is coming on the other side of this, and we just have to weather the storm, weather what we're going through right now. We still got to take precautions. We still have to be careful. We still have to follow the guidelines. Although our leadership is the way our leadership is, but when we come on the other side of this, things are going to be they're going to be on the up and up. Things are going to be booming, and I want to be part of that boom. I don't want to sit there and watch anymore. I don't want to just sit on the sideline. So, going from spending that time with my family, realizing what I do it for, and then going right back into work, it's just a perfect way to set me up to keep that mind frame and to not get too complacent or lackadaisical. Simply because, like I said, it's things that I want, and I set my life up in 4 quarters. First quarter is pretty much done. It's March 31st now, so first quarter is done, and first quarter actually ended a little early, but technically today is the last day of the first quarter, and I have to make the steps I need to make. Things went well in the first quarter. We were able to stay afloat, but all right, it's time to break away now. You don't always want to be with a tie with your opponent. And then in the end, you worried about how you're forced into a pressured situation. Now, sometimes you can't help those pressured situations. Sometimes you're just going to have to just go through them as such. But if you can help it, don't go through it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just trying to set myself up to where I don't have to go through those pressurized situations. But if I do, I'm still prepared. I still have what I need. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's enjoying their quarantine, enjoying their family, enjoying their time. Call somebody you haven't called often. Text somebody you haven't texted often. Like, just anything, So I believe that's it. Time to go take the young one driving, go see his skills, if he still remembers them, and get ready for my day. So I hope y'all have a great day. Live it to the best of your potential, and let's work on our pressurized game. Y'all have a good one now. Be blessed.